The frost hangs still beneath the sky. The line is drawn upon the ground, no steel has yet begun to sound. The breath is slow, the hands are tied, the dawn stands pale before the fight. No roar escapes the waiting air, no warrior shouts a boast or prayer. The earth is cold beneath the feet, and silence makes the heartbeats meet. No blood is spilled, no blade is bright, yet all is way before the fight. No drum has sounded in the air, yet steel already knows its share. No drum has sounded in the air, yet steel already knows its share. Born of fear always, the old one spoken holds the line, stronger than iron, not a spine. He does not burn with reckless flame, he does not seek a shouted name. He stands because the law was sworn long before this day was born. No fury leads, no chaos cries, before the cry, beside the ground on which you die. Not rage, not fear, not wild demand, but law that guides the waiting hand. No drum has sounded in the air, yet steel already knows its share. No drum has sounded in the air, yet steel already knows its share. The frost is still, the sky is wide, the first strike waits on either side.
No blade is drawn without a light. No strike is made without a sign. The sword may gleam in morning frost, but steel alone is never just. It waits within a mortal hand until the law gives its command. No rage can guide a sharpened edge, no fury writes the binding pledge. For iron bends to deeper will and stands beneath what stands more still. No anger rules, no hatred leads, only the word that law decrees. The sword obeys until sin and truth aside. But when the oath has set the ground, the strike becomes a sacred sound. Not sacred fire, not holy flame, but order none may bend or tame. For law is older than the blade, and will remain when steel must fade. No chaos grounds, no wrath decides. The line was drawn before the tide. The sword obeys a deeper hand, not rage but law across the land. Says neither hurry and deed. Before the cry, the law was spoken under sky, and he who stands with steady breath accepts its costing life or death. The sword obeys the deeper hand, not rage but law across the land. Serves neither hurry and need. They delayed it.
Chain lay cold, the wolf stood wide. No thunder moved across the sky. The other spoke in careful tone of iron forged and tempered stone, of tricks concealed in silver thread, of binding what the beast had bred. The jaws were vast, the breath was flame, the ground itself withdrew in shame. Yet in that circle drawn of fear, one stood without a tremor near. No step withdrawn, no shifting ground, only silence all around. No step withdrawn, no gaze undone, he stood before the binding run. Eigi spår Eigi tillbaka, han står vid fjörtrön. The wolf demanded trust in proof, a hand to rest within its roof. A pledge of flesh for pledge of chain, a risk accepted without gain. No oath was spoken loud or long, no cry of right, no shout of wrong. He placed his hand where fangs could close, and held his breath where none would pull. No fear displayed, no anger shown, only the law he called his own. No step withdrawn, no was strong, the moment neither short nor long. Not rage, not pride, not reckless breath, but calm acceptance facing death. No step withdrawn, no gaze undone, he stood before the binding run. Eigi spordre till baka stove fjorden. No step withdrawn, no gaze undone, he stood before the binding run. Eigi spordre till baka stove fjorden. The wolf still breathed, the hand still lay, and he did not turn away. The chain was drawn, the circle tight. No sun broke through the northern light. The iron thread seemed light as air, too fine to hold such weight of glare. The wolf stood vast in silent might, its breath a storm before the bite. The gods stepped back in guarded line, no boast was made, no sacred sign. One hand remained within the ring, a quiet unannounced offering. No warning cry, no pleading call, only the hush before the fall. The chain was thin, the beast was wide, yet he did not turn aside. Ulfrin bade me vidum kjolka hamvike. The jaws came down with sudden weight, no curse was thrown at iron or fate. The flesh was torn, the bone laid bare, the sky remained unmoved in air. No scream escaped the titan breath, no blame was cast on life or death. The circle held, the wolf was bound, the law stood firm upon the ground. No rage unleashed, no vengeance sworn, only a hand no more was worn. The chain was thin, the beast was white, yet he did not turn aside. Ulfrin bade me vidum kjolka hamvike. The bite was real, the loss was true. The chain endured, the sky stayed blue. Not triumph loud, not sorrow cry, but order standing at his side. The chain was thin, the beast was white, yet he did not turn aside. Ulfrin bade me vidum kjolka hamvike. The wolf was bound, the hand was gone, the law remained and moved on.
chain held fast. The beast was still. The frost lay quiet on the hill. The blood fell dark upon the ground. No thunder split, no heaven sound. The circle closed, the pact was sealed. A price was paid, the wolf was stilled. A hand once raised to lift the blade, now absent where the scar was made. Yet what was taken by the jaw was never greater than the law. No curse was cast, no heaven flamed, only the vow that still remained. The hand was locked, the vow remained. Through iron pain, no cry was named. And fell hexstone, visar so gone wrong. Complete. Not all who fight leave a whole retreat, but flesh is lesser than the word, and pain is lesser than once heard. For oath once spoken binds the bone, stronger than steel or carved in stone. The wolf was chained by iron thread, but more by what his silence said. No glory sought, no triumph claimed, only the pact that bore his name. A hand was lost, the vow remained. Through iron pain, no cry was named. And fell hexstone, visar so gone wrong. Count what he has lost and measure flesh against the cost. He measures not by limb or scar, but by the oath he chose to bear. The head was lost, the vow remains. Through iron pain, no cry was named. And fell hexstone, so gone wrong. The wolf lay bound, the sky unchanged. The hand was gone, the law
Thin upon the steel, no trembling hand, no wound to heal. The blade is sharp, the line is drawn, the sky stands pale before the dawn. No shout of wrath, no burning cry, no curse thrown upward to the sky. His hand is is gone, yet stands unchanged. No balance lost, no order strained. The wound is real, the scar is bare, but anger finds no dwelling there. No heat of hate, no storm inside. Only the law he will not hide. No fury burns within his chest. Only the law that will not rest. Eigi brenner, Eigi Augusti, Eigi brenner, Eigi Augusti. Others in lux and still breathes in distant chain. The frost still bites, the sky still plain. But rage would break what law is bound, and chaos crack the order. Blade that strikes from wounded pride cuts deeper truth and casts aside the oath once sworn in colder breath. Before the beast, before the stands taller than the dead. No fury burns within his chest. Only the law that will not reign. Eigi brenner, Eigi Augusti, Eigi brenner, Eigi Augusti. Av ancient flux and let others roar, let tempers rise. He keeps the frost within his eyes. Not rage that blinds, not wrath that breaks, but steady will no fear can shake. No fury burns within his chest. Only the law that will not reign. Eigi brenner, Eigi Augusti, Eigi brenner, Eigi Augusti. Always and works and vilai. The blade is drawn, the air is still. No rage commands, only will. No chain is for, no blade is drawn, yet something heavier moves on. No blood was spilled upon the ground, yet fate had turned without a sound. For what is spoken does not fade, like frost that melts in morning shade. It settles deep in bone and breath, and walks beside both life and death. No echo loud, no thunder heard, yet all is bound by given word. A word undone, no oath withdrawn, though flesh was torn and hand was gone. The sword may rust, the scar may fade, the strongest wall may crack and shade, but words once placed in winter sky do not retreat, do not deny. No blade can cut, no flame consume. The vow that stands beyond the womb. A word once spoken binds the bone, stronger than steel or carved in stone. Or as men bend or bend, terracotta and stone. Not iron ring, not hammer sound, but breath that sealed the sacred ground. What law has a name no fear can shake? What oath has sealed no loss can break? A word once spoken binds the bone, stronger than steel or carved in stone. Or let window breathe, terracotta and stone. No chain is seen, no sword is shown, yet heavier still the spoken tone. The frost lies wide along the plain. No voice commands, no shout to gain. The line is drawn from shield to shield, no step is lost, no ground is yielded. The wind moves hard against the face, yet none withdraw from ordered place. No hero seeks a louder name, no wild heart leaps ahead of flame. Each stands aligned in silent breath, prepared to hold the line to death. No chaos breaks, no ranks divine, only the law at either side. Stand in the frost, do not retreat, let duty steady both your feet. Statui frosty hopai, that skyldu styrkja fight. Your shield grows heavy in the cold, the dawn is thin, the sky is old. No rage ignites the waiting air, only resolve already there. Not driven by the thrill of war, not dreaming of a victor's roar, but bound together breath by breath to stand as one before the death. No panic runs, no courage feign, the order holds the ground maintained. Stand in the frost, do not retreat, let duty steady to i frostig hoppa lat skal du styrka fator. One line, one will, one silent vow. Not later, not louder, but here and now. No boast, no cry, no desperate plea, only the ground beneath the knee. Stand in the frost, do not retreat, let duty steady both your feet. Start to i frostig hoppa lat skal du styrka fator. Stand in the frost, do not retreat, let duty steady both your feet. Start to i frostig hoppa lat skal du styrka fator. The wind is cold, the line is straight, no step withdrawn. They stand and wait.
Stand still before the line. No breath is allowed, no shifting sign. No roar escapes the northern sky, no trembling word, no battle cry. The shields are raised, the eyes are cold, no story needs to yet be told. The frost bites hard against the skin, yet none betray the storm within. The silence weighs more than the blade, a deeper oath than steel has made. No panic spreads, no courage feigned, only a will already trained. No roar escapes the northern sky, only resolve that will not die. Eigi, hróp the sword is drawn but not in haste, no reckless step, no motion waste. Each heartbeat falls in measured pace, like law inscribed in time and place. The loud may boast, the wild may burn, but iron silence does not turn. It does not flare, it does not bleed, it stands where louder spirits bleed. No anger feeds, no terror flies, only control behind the eye. No roar escapes the northern sky, only resolve that will not die. Eigi, hróp veins starfast villig. Born of fear or doubt, but strength that needs no shouting out. The quiet holds, the line stays tight, the will stands firm before the fight. No roar escapes the northern sky, only resolve that will not die. Eigi, hróp the sky is cold, the steel is drawn, the silence dies.
Yet something here demands its price. The line holds firm against the night. The shield stands straight before the fight. No chaos breaks the ordered ground, no reckless blade runs wild around. But every wall that will not fall was paid for once and paid in full. Not carved in stone without a scar, not held intact without a cause. No gift is free, no law is light, each order stands on sacrifice. Order demands what flesh may lose, yet still the just refuse to choose. Love, previous hope, the chain was sealed, but something human had to yield. The hand was taken not by chance, but by the weight of circumstance. No bargain struck for fame or throne, no hidden claim for power shown. He paid because the line must stay unbroken at the break of day. No plea for praise, no cry for more, the law stands where it stood before. Order demands what flesh may lose, yet still the just refuse to choose. Not victory loud, not triumph sweet, but steady ground beneath the feet. If chaos waits with open jaw, someone must stand for binding law. Order demands what flesh may lose, yet still the just refuse to choose. The hand is gone, the line remains, the cost was paid, the order reigns. The frost lies thin upon the ground, no clash of steel, no battle sound. The shield rests low against the knee, no banner waves for all to see. The breath is slow, the air is tight, the dawn stands pale before the fight. No enemy has crossed the line, no blade has yet begun to shine, yet Yet something heavier than the spear waits in the space between the fear.
No order shouted, no trumpet cried, the choice is made inside. Before the shield is lifted high, decide the ground on which you die.
Not where the arrow finds your chest, not where the fallen come to rest, but where your feet refuse to bend, and where your oath will meet its end. The line is drawn but not by hand, it forms within the heart you stand. No fate compels, no God commands, the earth is chosen where he stands.
No rage decide,
No fear compels, only the truth that silence tells.
before the shield is lifted high, decide the ground on which you die.
Not when you fall, but where you stand, defines the weight of your last command.
The shield will rise, the steel will cry, but first decide the place you die. Before the shield is lifted high, decide the ground on which you die. The frost is cold, the sky is wide, the shield will rise when choice is made inside.
The wind moves cold across the plain, no voice is raised against the pain. The frost cuts sharp against the scar, the air is thin, the dawn is far. No hand restored, no wound undone, the sky remains as it was begun. The chain still holds, the wolf still breathes, the earth still turns beneath the wreath. No change in wind, no shift in sky, no answer comes to question why. No curse to fate, no blame to throne, the weight is carried as his own. The wind may cut, the wound may sting, he speaks no curse to God or king. Hum, hi, 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 hum, hi. The loss is real, the ache is near, the frost still bites the edge of fear, yet none escapes his tightened breath. No protest thrown at life or death, for what was given was not theft, and what remains is what was left. The law was chosen, not imposed, the hand was placed, the jaws were closed. No storm within, no shattered cry, silence answers every word. The wind may cut, the wound may sting. He speaks no curse to God or king. He does not bow, he does not protest. Not because pain has lost its sting, but because law is greater than suffering. The wind may cut, the wound may sting. He speaks no curse to God or king. Sting, he speaks no curse to God or king. Way home, way home, way home, way. The frost still falls, the sky still white. No word of blame from either side. The frost lies calm upon the scar. No shadow shifts from what things are. The place once filled by flesh and bone now stands as absence fully known. No phantom make demands its claim, no whispered wish to shift the blame. The wolf is bound, the chain holds tight. The day has passed into the night. What left was given, not undone. What's lost was weighed before begun. No hand recall, no bargain made. The cost was faced, the price was paid. What was given was not payment. Loss endured and an unblamed. Thought to give and others wept. No anger stored, no sorrow grown. The lost stands quiet, fully owned. What was given was not reclaimed. Loss endured and unblamed. Fate's demand, but chosen weight from steady hand. The hand is gone, the line is straight. No backward glance, no shift in fate. What was given was not reclaimed. Loss endured and unblamed. Thought they'd give it, take it. The scar nothing rearranged. We are old. The frost lies pale before the dawn. No banner shows which side has won. The shield is raised, the sword held tight. The sky stands thin before the fight. No promise made of triumph's flame, no vow to carve a victor's name. For what is won by crooked hand will crack like ice upon the land, and glory seized without the right will fade before the second night. No crown pursued, no laurel sought, only the line that law has brought. Win or fall, the line is drawn. Right stands firm before the dawn. Win or fall, the line is drawn. Right stands firm before the dawn. The clash may break the ordered field. The strongest shield may fail to yield. The body fall, the breath grow thin, yet right is not undone by sin. For justice is not born of might, nor shaped by who survives the fight. It stands apart from blood and cry, unmoved beneath the northern sky. No fear of loss, no thirst for fame, only the weight of what is just to claim. Win or fall, the line is drawn. Right stands firm before the dawn. Win or fall, the line is drawn. Right stands firm before the dawn. Let others count the fallen ground. Let others chase the victor's sound. He stands where law and duty meet, even if defeat is at his feet. Win or fall, the line is drawn. Right stands firm before the dawn. Win or fall, the line is drawn. Right stands firm before the dawn. The dawn will rise, the frost will stay. Justice stands as though men may sway.
The frost lies thin on wading ground. No clash of steel, no battle sound. The shield is near, the blade is drawn. The sky is pale before the dawn. No banner lifts to mark the name. No fire leaps to feed the flame. The line is straight, the ranks are still. No shout escapes the iron will. The breath is slow, the air is tight. The world stands poised before the fight. No glory sought, no failure confessed, only the law within the chest. No road, One hand remains upon the hilt, one scar recalls the blood once spilt. Yet neither loss nor coming pain can shift the line he chose to maintain. The wolf is bound, the past is sealed, the cost was paid upon the field. Now nothing stands but frost and breath between the living and the dead. No rage within, no doubt to break, only the stand he chose to take. No roar, no blaze, no lifted cry, only law beneath the sky. Hróp logi, aðeins lög undir himni. Hróp logi, aðeins lög undir himni. Before the clash, before the clash, before the cry, before the cry, he stands as ground, he stands as ground, he stands as sky, he stands as sky. Not for triumph, not for triumph, not for fame, but that the world may hold its frame. No roar, no blaze, no lifted cry, only law beneath the sky. Eigi hróp logi, aðeins lög undir himni. Eigi hróp logi, aðeins lög undir himni. Well, the frost is still, the dawn is wide. Tyr stands firm